morning, everybody. Welcome to the EMS Academy pinning ceremony for Class 12. My name is Andrew Davis. I'm an assistant chief here with Forsyth County Emergency Services. I'd like to thank you guys for coming in today. Before we get started with the pinning ceremony, there's two groups that I would like to thank. The first group that I would like to thank is our training staff. Without these dedicated men and women, things like this couldn't happen. There's a lot of pre-planning that goes into this, from the onboarding process to dealing with human resources, scheduling everything on the front side, and then when everybody arrives from the academy, there is a ton of work that goes into managing the group with lots of early mornings and late evenings. So I want to start off by thanking Captain Andy Pate, Captain Melvin Nixon, and Captain Kelly Bauer. Captain Kelly Bauer, she was the training officer that was assigned to manage Academy Class 12. Also in the back we have Captain Collins. She helps out as well with the training. So we're very fortunate to have them. We also have our entire administrative team here as well. This is for Class 12. So Class 12, I'd like you to give your training staff a round. The other group that I would like to say thank you to is your group of the family and friends that are here today. Many times in EMS, you're looked at as that hero or that first responder that's there first. But without that support system at home with your family and friends, it is very difficult to work in emergency services. These personnel here, when they go out into the streets, they're going to see a lot of different things, many challenging calls they're going to encounter. You probably already had to deal with them as they were going through school or the academy, when they had a rough day, they're struggling to pass a test, or they're worried about their state exam. You were that support system. As they move through their careers, you will remain that support system. They are going to miss special occasions, anniversaries, birthday parties, first home runs, game-winning shots. It is instrumental to have that support system there as that first responder. So Class 12, I want you to give your family and friends around. So the EMS Academy is different than what a lot of EMS agencies do. We pride ourselves here in accountability, discipline, adaptability, and teamwork. Those are all instrumental. When these employees here navigated their credential classes, whether it was EMT, advanced EMT, or paramedic, the community college strives to make sure they can function as competent individuals to perform the skills. What that creates is somebody that thinks they have to do everything by themselves. But when you arrive here at Forsyth EMS, you are a part of a team. We succeed as a team, we fail as a team. The academy bridges that gap from the individuality that school teaches to the teamwork that is required in emergency services. Lots of long days, team building exercises, Salem Lake, and so forth. They learned a tremendous amount during this academy. There was some struggles along the way. Yesterday they kind of encountered that adaptability that I talk about. Some of you guys are probably already familiar, but yesterday with the incident at Forsyth Tech, this group here along with Captain Bauer was participating in a pub ed at Forsyth Tech when the incidents took place yesterday. So they got to see how important adaptability is, because when you arrive to work as a first responder, you have a plan for how your day is going to work out. Many times it does not work out that way. The plan changes immediately, so you have to be able to adapt to that. So I am very proud of Class 12 and your accomplishments throughout the academy. I'd like for you guys to give Class 12 a round of applause. I'm going to turn it over to Captain Andy Pate for the presentation.
Okay, now we're going to present the pins for the graduation of Academy 12. We'll start with Michelle Atkins. Next, we have the class leader, Jacob Forrest. Next, we have James Johnson. Next, we have Alexei McCarthy. Next, we have Noelia Palmeri. Next is Madison Rogers. Now we have Perla Sosa Cruz. Let's give Class 12 a hand. Good job. I'm going to turn the program over now to Captain Bauer for a few words.
On March 13th, 2023, these 7 EMTs started Forsyth County EMS. They've spent the last 3 weeks trying to prove to me they would be the best academy I've ever had or will ever have. They've set the bar high for the next class. They've done countless chest compressions, scenarios, and learned about the policies and procedures of Forsyth County EMS. Most of them are very green, having very little EMS experience, and some of them have never seen an actual sick person. I can confidently say I've never answered the question why so many times in a 3-week period. They've tested my knowledge and skills as a training officer, making all of us better for it. They've worked hard to become a team and work confidently in their team dynamic. Jake Forrest, the team leader, was initially very skeptical when I made him the team leader. He has since grown into that role, leading this academy to work together. So good luck, Academy 12, as you progress in your career at Forsyth County.